We are live. Do I have everything on this screen? No. So I found out what was wrong with my ad detection.
Mhm.
Apparently, the latest update of StreamerBot got rid of the mid-roll trigger. Um, and I found that out by updating it because apparently that push was making it so that other things wouldn't function well with it. I'm not sure why. Um, so now Bobby just comes by on any ad run like normal, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. Kind of odd that that would be gotten rid of.
Yeah.
Did that also factor into the whole ad like taking a while when it actually
I don't think
shows
so.
up? Or not?
That's Twitch end, I think. Alright. He's so floaty.
Hmm.
And make him fly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that reminds me. I recently learned that at least in Mario 64, I don't know if it like carries over.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the Bob-ombs just use Mario sound clips
Weird.
because it's the same kind of thing as how Bowser and Boo have the same laugh, but just like pitched and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The Bob-ombs have like some weird audio stuff done to one of Mario's lines. I don't remember which. But I saw somebody like mess with that audio file,
Mm-hmm.
like replace it with something else, and then when they talked to the Bob-omb, it sounded different. So it's like using the same thing.
Interesting.
So this is our last world that we have to do. Everything else has already gotten to 7 shine
Mhm.
sprites. So we definitely should be finishing this today.
Hmm.
It's going so fast.
I mean, I wouldn't say the Mario games are particularly long overall on average. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
it comes down to whether you know what you're doing and how much you can play.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mario 64 is really short if all you want to do is complete the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Doubly so
Same
if
with,
you know speedrun stuff.
I mean, even without that though, it's still pretty short.
Hmm.
I mean, you only need like 4 or 5 stars per painting, right?
Hmm.
I think you only need like 80 to get to fight the final boss.
I
Instead
feel
of the
like
whole
even
120.
isn't it?
I...
I feel like even 80 might be
80
on the
might be a
like
bit
high
much
end.
still. Yeah, you might need less, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. I
don't.
generally don't get 120 stars in 64 when I play it. I usually just go. I usually shoot for 80 to 100.
Hmm. I think the only time I've ever like actually done the full like amount of stars was Galaxy,
Hmm.
just because the Luigi thing, and even that I don't think I like needed to do that.
Yeah. I don't. I'm pretty sure I did the full stars in Galaxy, but that, or I got really close, like 115 or something, and then just gave up on the last five.
Hmm. Well, and Odyssey technically, because I did the full amount you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you're wondering about, is not like
Oh right.
so much of an achievement, because it, I want to say over 100 of them you just like buy.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't. You buy them like currency. But there's plenty of ones you get just by earning them as well.
Hmm.
I have art. I remember now, but I forgot. Right. I am.
The
You
pieces are
live by
coming
Rusty.
together.
This is the one where we got to punch the things, and it didn't work.
Yep. Hmm. Took me a second.
Hmm.
They're not exactly great at telling you.
Yeah, this was much more in the like find out kind of mindset.
Mm-hmm. Ah! What's up, Unc? The gate clipped me. I thought I had to hit them on the side that the flipping
Target.
thing was on.
Hmm.
I've made a mistake. I should have just let myself go back. I feel like it, with the where the enemies are placed, it should have. It seems to have some semblance of direction, but it really doesn't.
Hmm. It's they're not placed with like a great amount of intent. It's more just like this is the path that you're going to be on. So let's put enemies on it.
Yeah. I love this gameplay. Okay.
And there's also that aspect where you pretty much have to just go to the bottom to like get to the other spots?
I don't like it. This feels bad.
Hmm.
It's a very early 2000s game design.
Yeah.
As a pretty heavy Sunshine Defender, I also was not a huge fan of this particular level.
I feel like if you're good enough, you can prevent yourself from going all the way down.
Hmm.
I'm not him, though.
Skill issue.
That it?
You did it.
Congratulations.
That it? Feels so weird.
How that one electric Koopa that wasn't even like actually touching anything important did this, I'm not sure, but he fixed it.
How is it not enough water?
It may be a
Too far away.
distance thing, yeah, because it's less of a consistent stream the further away you get, which for things like that is a little bit important. Like you can still do it, obviously, it just takes a bit more work.
Okay, so... Oh. Oh, Ferris wheel. I see.
Repeated the windmill.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It doesn't go low enough.
I think you have to jump on it from up above, don't you?
Yep. Which means we climb the tower again.
If you're good enough, you can get to one of them from there, but
I don't think I'm good enough. What you mean that's blasphemy? I know exactly my place. Backwards long jump with exactly precise timing how to do the trick. I don't think it will. I think
we
that
can't do that in this game.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't
you're right.
exist.
We can't crouch. Physicsless. So just like on the top of it. Okay. No. I guess I am him.
We did it.
Well, to be fair, all it took was using the flood.
Yeah. Wow, Mark is that old already? Where man can't even crouch down without hurting his spine? No, because he has a giant, like, propulsion device on his back.
He's only like 25 or something. Miyamoto himself said so.
Perpetually 25.
I mean, that's like saying Ash is only 10.
Perpetually 10. So it's just water. Just start lifting, bro.
A reminder also, this is the same man that spins around a giant turtle monster by the tail.
Nah.
So this one I thought was number 5, but apparently not. But this one has interesting implications in general to it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that, which we saw before.
The Yoshis that are extinct.
And now it's time to actually fix that.
Why do they have stuffed Yoshis? Mm.
They're actually taxidermied,
So what's
but
going
they're
on
there
here?
for the island's inhabitants' enjoyment.
Oh. I see. There's the egg.
What is he gonna want?
Not creepy at all. Yeah, right?
Don't worry, it gets better.
You're doing it too early.
He's not firing at me.
Well, yeah, because you're hitting him too early.
He just needs fired at me regardless. It's pineapple.
Isn't there pineapple up top? The
Oh yeah, in
Ferris
the...
wheel?
Yeah, like right here.
Probably one of the easier ones to get.
Is that one random?
Yes. So there are only like 3 or 4 different things you can actually get in this level. But he sometimes wants the annoying ones to find, because there's also only like 1 of each. Now, the subtle implication of that
Yeah.
is those are indeed actual Yoshis, and that's also the reason they don't have them there anymore. Like that person said, they used to roam the island freely. And it also makes the like upsetting dead eyes of the ones on the merry-go-round more upsetting.
Mm-hmm. It's just Frogger. Oh hey, it had a 1-up in it for once.
Yep, the second one.
I understand. That's just cruel. I thought I was evil, bro. What the heck?
Welcome to GameCube era Nintendo, where they were not afraid to just be very dark. This is also the era that gave us Thousand Year Door.
Thousand Year Door was a masterpiece.
A game that, just to remind you, has a noose as the like center point of the main town.
That they got rid of in the remake.
They did not.
They didn't? I could have sworn they did.
People would have gotten up in arms if they did that. They did change some of the graffiti, but
I thought they had the gallows, but they didn't have the noose.
as far as I remember, the noose is still there. I think it used to have some type of collision to it that they removed. That might be the thing that you're thinking of. Because I believe you used to be able to like jump into it and make it like swing back and forth and stuff. And you just like can't do that now.
A noose is a great centerpiece, a lovely conversation starter, indeed. I didn't really want that. It freaked me out.
And the crazy thing also is that the original version was already toned down. Because a thing that they took out from, like, the original was somewhere in the main town you could find a chalk outline of a toad.
That's not that crazy.
No. It's not exactly a shining city of prosperity.
Hmm.
Let me fix that for you. Welcome to lovely little town here. Here we have the town moose. It's very cool. We like it very much, but enough about that. Let's continue with the tour. Yes. Huh?
So that was getting a little too close to the edge of it.
So he just stutters?
It's a very interesting physics reaction in that case, because he's trying to fall off of the edge of it, but because it's moving in the direction that he would be falling off of it, you need to have a bit more, like, momentum to actually fall. So it causes him to, like, constantly be put back on the platform as it's moving.
I don't know what
That
I'm
one
doing.
was super early.
Yeah. Could I just ride the red one all the way?
You cannot.
Okay.
Because if you look at the route that they're taking, they each pass under a
Oh, I see.
thing.
So I have to go under the blue ones.
Mm-hmm.
Then you jump on their head. Okay. And I'm not even gonna bother with the green.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Camera angle is definitely a little helpful.
Mm-hmm.
And think about adjusting that.
Yeah, this is one of those games where and it's really not like a whole lot they could do with it, because it's just how shadows work for this kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
But there's not a whole lot of like dimensional feedback for, like, where you are.
Yeah. I thought I missed that jump. Okay.
Now for the next part.
Mega Man tiles. Oh no. Oh, wait, it's not Mega Man tiles?
just
So
moving.
it's only
It looks like.
selectively.
Bruh.
Looks like you might have to jump as it's coming towards you, rather
Yeah.
than at the end.
I thought it was gonna come all the way to the black piece.
Hmm. At least those you don't have to jump over the lip of the block part.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest, some of these don't look like I can make it. Was I supposed to go back to the red?
So
I think you had to jump earlier.
mhm.
Okay.
That was another similar physics thing, where in this case, since it was moving away from you,
Yeah.
it pulls him off of the ledge grab for it.
Hmm. I just meant to like reset. I would have probably had to jump back to the red.
Hmm.
That jump doesn't look like I can make it. I don't know why.
Many jumps in this game have that aspect.
I understand how physics work, but like, oh, I feel like jumping into the abyss feels bad.
Mm-hmm. What I've noticed is when you have like a normal sort of camera angle like that, the jumps feel safer,
Mm-hmm.
but having the like top down view, they're actually like easier to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
That was a very risky position.
It was. I couldn't see anything.
I mean, couldn't you have just slid down the wall instead of doing the wall jump there?
I guess I could have, yeah. He didn't want to do the side flip. Okay.
You did it.
That was I do not like the secret levels.
And I think he will be available. But before we actually head inside, talk to the glasses man over there. Because I don't remember at what point he does it, but we get extra stuff after a certain amount of shines.
Hmm.
Okay, we don't have it yet. So, we probably won't get enough for it because I don't offhandedly remember the number, but he will also give you a shirt
No.
once you hit enough of them.
What you mean no? Yes.
People generally don't like getting blasted with a power washer.
Ah, nonsense. The blue coin in here.
Just in time for the ads.
Yeah. One more.
And now, this signifies that you can finish the game now.
Yay.
And if you didn't want to do that, too bad. Although you can still get into a couple of levels.
Mm-hmm.
I think end of the game sounds just about right to me.
Yeah.
Here's Bobby.
Okay. Can't pause midair.
Mm-hmm. That's one of those like anti like save scum sort of things. Because when in levels you have the whole like exit option. So if they let you pause in air, you could do that when like falling off of something.
Oh, yeah.
Prevent you from losing lives.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Go to the washroom.
Mm-hmm.
EBS alert. Delfino Plaza has recently experienced a waterfall-like deluge of rain in all areas. Residents are advised to seek shelter on rooftops to avoid the rising flood waters.
Is this just one level or is it a set?
It is basically the like little Bowser stage before a Bowser thing in 64.
Hmm.
Like it's whatever you would consider that. An interesting strategy. Although this, I will say, is probably a little bit less forgiving.
You don't say. Oh, you know what? I can. Can I just do the hover over it and it put the fire out?
I believe so.
Okay. Now, if only these worked like actual checkpoints.
Mm-hmm.
Uh. This is bad timing. That was
I'm a
so
little surprised
lucky.
that happened.
That. Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, so remember how I said it's important to learn how the boat works?
Yeah. Wait. No.
So that's also part of the thing I was talking about, where it's like, it's pretty straightforward conceptually, but you can't really like fully tank controls that, because even if you're just trying to turn it, you will be like actively moving the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And they also, just for good measure, put like 10 blue coins in here.
Yeah, just to taunt you.
I never got these ones because I could not be
Be bothered.
mhm.
Yeah. Understandable. Does this have a thing under it?
Mm.
Why is that block there? Oh god.
So it's probably a little hard to notice, but they also move a little bit.
Yeah. That one up is not worth it.
Hmm.
At least they don't at least they don't disappear.
Mm-hmm. They also stay like roughly above the platform the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like as long as you stay toward the inside edge, you will not plummet into the lava.
How was I supposed to get to that one though?
Jump first.
Okay.
Because while it doesn't add a lot of height, it does still add to it.
Hmm. Oh, I didn't realize these weren't moving in a circular fashion.
Mm.
In and out.
The water's great, hey, Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach.
Hmm. She does not look like she's having a fun time.
You again? Don't you ever give up?
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Why are you so big?
It's just the consistently inconsistent Bowser size. Sometimes he's only like 8 feet tall, sometimes he's an actual giant.
Wait, so am I supposed to get one of the tracing missiles over here?
Not quite. There is an ability that you have that you haven't really, like, used, because it's not... It hasn't really been important at all in the game.
Uh-huh.
Like, you really only use it to get a couple of, shines.
Mm-hmm. Huh? Oh. No, no, wait, why am I not using the pack? No! No! It panicked!
A common, fault with that. It's actually interesting how often people just like instantly forget about Flood.
Yeah. It makes sense, but...
Because I'm tempted to say I've seen every person I've like watched play this game do that at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And not just like forget about Flood, but like that specific thing.
He was just being mean there.
Hmm.
Of course it's acid. Jeez. Just enough. Of course. Of course, because why not? What?
So that's another thing that you need to be mindful of. The
I can't touch it even if it's spilling out.
It's also pretty hard to dodge sometimes, because it's a little bit random how the blobs come out.
Mm-hmm. I kind of don't like how this is the highest this angle goes.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like I'm using Flood to get back up.
Very interesting seeing like how exactly they did that, because these days like this sort of thing would be uh executed like way differently.
Yeah. So he only follows you in one direction?
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird.
It looks like he also can get like tripped up by the bullet bills, if what I saw there is right. But also a Jello hot tub like this was like a crazy feat of engineering back
Yeah.
then.
That is fair, yeah. Is it broken?
Mario, was I
I mean, yeah. Pain to use, but I guess it worked.
Mario, look.
I'm back.
Welcome back. We
Sorry,
just did the Bowser level.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
in a giant bowl of jelly.
Jello.
And I had to break the suspensions on it
Yeah.
while there was a barrage of bullet bills coming at me. Also, as soon as you break one of the suspensions, you have to run back because it starts falling down with you.
Interesting.
Junior, I've
Yep.
got something difficult to tell you about Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mama.
Now, that is important
Uh-huh.
because you will recall when he made that claim in front of her, she didn't like try to deny that at all.
Yeah.
That's right, boy. Well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever. But for now, let's just rest a while.
The vacation starts now.
No, I'm done. So on to Odyssey.
We do have a couple of things I would like to show.
Okay.
They're the like level 8s for some of them if you are interested. The only ones that are really like notable to me are the harbor and the Yanta village.
Okay.
And one of those is a red coin one, so we don't necessarily like have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a neat one to like see.
Okay.
And then also one of the other like sub levels, like the pachinko thing that
Mhm.
just like exist out in the
harbor.
overworld.
Yeah.
There was also one that you maybe, but yeah, you can't skip this. Early 2000s gaming.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you saw, but there's also one that's like over on the cliffside by the
Lighthouse.
amusement park.
Oh.
Cannon.
Amusement park.
That one I actually don't remember what the level is, but you could try to get to that one as well.
Leave it alone.
That would be a funny sequel.
Yeah. I couldn't beat you on foot, so I'ma beat you with this.
I'm still waiting on Sunshine 2. It'll happen one of these days.
Yep. I mean, Kirby Air Ride got a second game, so you never
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Just might be, 3 decades. Okay, so you said the harbor?
Mm-hmm. So that's the little boathouse on the dock over there. And then if you look to the right real quick, you can possibly see it from here, I don't know, on the wall over there. The line of trees lead to a pipe somewhere
Is
on
it
the
on
wall.
top?
I think it's...
Oh, I see it a
yeah.
little bit, yeah.
It's hard to notice because everything over there is green, but...
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you might need Yoshi to actually... Well, you could probably do it with the rocket nozzle also. Because you need
I
to,
see. Yeah, you need to be up high.
You need to make it to one of the trees. Which I don't think you can do with just a standard nozzle.
Yeah, probably not.
So it's up to you whether you do rocket nozzle or try with Yoshi for when you do that one.
Mm-hmm.
I will say whatever you go in with, I think is the nozzle that you get.
Oh.
Because that's how it was with the pachinko thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what to expect from that one. So you may have to work with less optimal stuff.
Oh, is this just grabbing a Yoshi?
Yes. But they had to make it a little more annoying. Because then it wouldn't be a level, really.
I haven't gotten to zoom around in the water with this. Oy.
It's a very neat ability that I wish they used a little more.
Yeah.
Because the turbo nozzle, I think, actually isn't even required for any of the like major shrines.
I don't remember needing it.
Hmm. Because like the big thing that it does is speed, and the levels where that's a factor, they usually give you a thing to do that.
Need a durian? Oh god. Why? Is it at least somewhere accessible?
Very. It's right there. If you take a look at the little like towers, I guess you would call them. They're helpfully labeled for you.
Fruits.
How do... Huh?
To get on top of them.
I see.
And you can't
Try again.
choose which one you get.
One more go.
Nope.
I lied.
And there is also a limit to how many can be spawned.
Chuck him into the water.
So this one in particular is a massive pain for speedrunning. If you're doing like one of the speedruns that actually necessitates this level, like a 100%.
Mm-hmm. It's not letting me turn the camera.
Because this one is just entirely up to how the game feels.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on the fruit that's there and how it's laid out, they can jostle each other like that.
Yep.
Which
Just of all the fruits at once, why a durian?
because you need purple Yoshi specifically, and that's the only fruit in there that will turn him that color, other than the peppers, which they just never use for some reason.
Weird.
But you may also recall that durians in particular are much more susceptible to being thrown around,
Yeah.
which makes that previous thing of all of them just bunching up under the outlet there very frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it is entirely possible that it could come out, hit one of the fruits, and then just go directly in the water.
Huh?
So now you need to vomit on them.
Oh.
What is vomiting on the fish?
Can I just say I really don't want to do this level?
So none of these are like you have to finish it. It's more just to show off what some of the others are.
Yeah.
So the way that would go is the platform would take you to where the star is, and then you need Yoshi over there also, because they put the vomit goop on it. And it has to be purple Yoshi.
Is it the only one
Because,
that makes platforms?
It's the only one that makes platforms that move like that. Because one of them makes platforms that go up, one sends them like to the side from where you were. The flood caused by recent record-breaking rains has receded, and the water level is back to normal. The Shine Gate has also opened. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but one
Is there,
makes
like,
them up.
another... Like, do we jump into the Shine Star thing?
So it's one of those things where like it seems a bit more metaphorical, I guess. Like the Shine Sprites have returned to the Shine Gate because it did that big like glowy thing. Because it doesn't like do anything from what I can tell. Like it's not a gateway to any location or anything like that. It's just the like cultural landmark that they have.
Oh, there's melons right here. Or coconuts.
I will also say I'm pretty sure Yoshi can just make that jump.
I hope so. Just so it doesn't run out.
Mm-hmm.
One of the air conditioning outputs is in my closet for some reason.
I mean, it's a decently sized closet, so like I could see someone using that as like a secondary, like smaller thing, like using it as an actual area to like be in instead of just like store stuff.
Wait, so how do I get to the... Do I need
So
to be on top of here?
I would practice one of the Mario classics of
Abandoning
jumping.
Yoshi.
Yeah. Leave it as X.
Yeah.
So they actually have like different news things.
Hmm.
So I would do a like triple jump here. Do the little like flutter and then that. Shine scientists report that the shine sprites, which had all but vanished in recent days, are rapidly returning to their traditional gathering spot, the Shine Gate. In related news, the haze which has covered Isle Delfino is thinning, and the sunlight is recovering its former strength. Clear skies are forecast, with a 0% chance of rain.
Getting to this level is abysmal.
I think it is probably, like, there's probably an easier way to do it than this. Like, I think you could probably just do it with the rocket nozzle. I just don't know how helpful the nozzle will be in the level.
Well, we're really just going to look at it, so... How do they have water in their world if it's never rained? Because they're on an ocean? They probably pump it from... I don't know why I keep trying to do that. They probably pump it from the water around them, and, you know... Wait, no, I can't get over there. Pump it from the water around it and take the salt out of it. Or, you know, maybe the plant people just like salt water. So, how do I get over there with the flood?
You just need to make it to one of the trees, which I'm pretty sure you can reach from like below them.
Like here. But you can't jump in the water.
Yeah, you can. You need to jump out of it first to that. Like, I'd say that one that's pretty low is the one to shoot for. Then you honestly might even be able to make it back up to the one that you fell from. Let's see, I legitimately don't remember this one.
Oh god. All the grass. Oh, it's just red coins.
I'm remembering. I'm pretty sure the level is a little bit meaner than it looks. Also, a different guy is on fire.
This still a mushroom guy.
But the normal mushroom guy is blue.
Just a random hole here. don't understand. There's only...
That grass texture is real weird from above.
Yeah.
Like fur that's been scaled up.
I don't understand. There's only one red coin. Do I have to hit the bird?
So birds have coins in them,
Yeah.
as you'll recall. And their color does coincide with things.
This is stupid.
This is a sub-level.
And it won't sit back down as long as I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
So a lot of the
Right.
like sub-level things like this feel like they were sort of like testing grounds for various ideas.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one over on that island that you could see, which is very convoluted to get to because you need to get Yoshi over there, because the pipe has the vomit goop on it.
Oh. How?
Very clever use of boats.
Oh.
There's also another special bird over here.
Does it drop a shine sprite or something?
It does.
Neat.
And then this one I would urge you to actually like get to, just because that's another one of the more notable levels in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which that one I can just direct you to, because it's a little convoluted getting there.
Mm-hmm.
There's also that one. I don't know if we ever went
Are
in there.
you talking about this one, like all the way back at the landing strip?
The one that was on the little island right there. The pipe on the island has the
Yeah.
Yoshi goop on it.
Okay.
So, A, you need Yoshi. And then you need to hitch a ride on the little like gondola boat thing that
That one.
goes through the
Okay.
little channel there.
One's banana. So, don't fall off it this time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a banana in that tree.
Stealing the banana makes it tastier.
Mm-hmm.
If only it made Yoshi waterproof.
Why can't I just have made like a little Yoshi gym for one-time summon? That's what I'm saying.
He did not want a banana. If you go left there, there's one conveniently right on the roof of the building to right there. They were at least considerate enough to put most fruit like right there next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And right on time for this.
Yeah.
It's that's certainly something.
Skill issue.
It is. I never claimed to be good at these games.
I will say it might be easier to go up a little higher and drop down onto it.
Or, you know, maybe I just don't flutter jump.
Hmm. And now we wait.
Hopefully the Yoshi doesn't die.
The most fun thing to do in platforming games.
It's definitely not what I thought that boat was gonna do.
No.
I
Same.
definitely thought it was gonna go into like a black cave and reset the spawn.
Hmm.
I thought it was gonna do like a K-turn or something.
So this is interesting in that they're actually like arriving around the same time. You need to switch over to the other one there, which normally you'd have to like wait on that island for. You do also probably need to be on the roof of that one.
Is that so you can make the jump to the other island?
Sort of. There's a little
Oh,
that structure there, which is
I don't think
pretty tall.
Is Yoshi even gonna make it?
Yeah, because that's how you're supposed to do this.
No, I mean
Just so
life.
He's talking
Oh.
the juice level.
They should be fine.
Why is that boat just sitting there?
So that one, I believe if you talk to one of the people next to it, you can go back to the airstrip for like 2 shine sprites.
Hmm.
It might be worth looking at if you want to. It doesn't really like have a whole lot going on, but it's neat to go back to,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's the first little like area that you have.
I wish these boats had fruit on them or something, because this... Oh, there's a banana up there.
They did think of this.
I mean, Yoshi is almost dead.
Technically, you should, So, technically, you're supposed to, like, sit around on the little island over there and eat the, like, coconuts that are on it.
Oh...
It's just, timing happenstance. We didn't really need to sit around. You want some banana for real this time?
We probably would have made it if we had have gotten the outgoing boat.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the one that had to do the loop.
Yeah. Wait, so if you can change the color of the... Is that a normal thing to just change the color of the Yoshi by eating the fruit?
I didn't
I-
think it was.
Don't know. This is the only game that I've really seen that in. Like, I know they come in different colors, but from what I can tell, it seems like that's just kind of like how they hatch in the other games.
I didn't mean in the other games, I meant in this game.
I mean, yeah, that's... The fruit is what dictates Yoshi's color. So...
So it doesn't have to be when they hatch.
Hmm.
That just makes the fact that the one that needs the durian to hatch stupid.
I mean, it's probably the best way that they could do it with how the game is set up.
Just
Because-
match the Yoshi and sit next to it. I mean, as far as direction is concerned, or like showing, guiding the player to know what to do specifically with the Yoshi that's needed. Yeah.
Is it the color also has the like specific platform stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and the purple one is the one that you need. So the simplest solution, I think, is just make the fruit that you need to hatch him the one that does that,
Mm-hmm.
so that nobody like tries to make it a different color, or at least make it so that it's more annoying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It is nice that one fruit is the full stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I got a message from work just now. I gotta call him, so
Okay.
I'll be back.
Mhm.
Physics.
And the crazy thing is, more of that is Yoshi than you would think. Because he just, like, sort of does that a little bit.
Yeah.
This is also why, emulation is a lot more, popular for, this.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can speed it up and also do the, like, save state
Yeah.
thing. Which I personally don't really like doing for like actual level stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but like getting past the tedious things like this is fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go.
I think if we mess up again, I just want to go to the next game.
Mm-hmm. I have a one that is delightful that I could show you. I did not mean to do that.
I'm back until my boss calls me back.
Okay.
Mhm.
I fell off right at the thing. I landed on the platform and didn't realize that my feet would glue to it, and it freaked me out a bit.
Gotcha.
So I jumped, could not catch the boat, and fell in the water with Yoshi again.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, given that it takes like freaking 5 minutes just to get to that point.
Cool. So this level that I'm hopefully going to make it to is one of the more infamous ones, largely because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's such an absolute pain to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what that is.
Hmm.
Yoshi does like weird foot movement.
Yeah.
Like specifically that one, where he
Yeah.
just like picks up both of his feet. That's weird.
He's going to his toes, I thought. Oh no, he's...
Like he does that one where he just like shifts both of them for some reason.
It looks like he's trying to rock to his toes and back to his heels. You would think that would drain the juice meter.
He gets to have infinite throw up. And then this also is a little bit of like streamer tradition as well, because they people like to suggest this one,
Mm-hmm.
and it often drives streamers a little bit crazy.
But I'm
Again,
done just trying
for
to get
this.
to it.
And now you were probably safe to take back over, because all that is left is just getting to the island. I also like that they keep up the tradition of the Yoshi bongos for music.
He's been playing it for the better part of 20 years.
Yeah, I got this game in 2002 when it came out, when I was a tiny child, and have played through it probably more times than any other Mario game.
It was one difficult pipe.
Yup.
This is a water golf level.
A toxic water golf level.
Joy. At least you have flood, I guess.
No.
Let's just let's get to the end of the water track.
Wow.
How did that not collect?
That was just very unfortunate placement.
Mario moonlights as a Toho game character, I guess.
So, when I said the level was infamous for that, there are a few other reasons why it's infamous. A, there's that, because that pipe is leave the level instead of, go to
Reset.
the start.
So you're supposed to die.
The water instantly kills you if you touch it, so you have to get the red coins in one shot. You can technically get back to the start if you are patient enough with it, because you can walk along the little edge there.
Mhm. Can you refill flood there?
I don't think so, because you're technically not supposed to go back to the start like that, so I don't think they accounted for it in any way.
I see.
So you have to do all that to get to a level that you can very easily accidentally leave, and also the level is pain.
Yeah. No, I definitely would prefer to like beat my head against the Kingdom Hearts DLC than go back through that.
But now you can see a delightful one if you go to the one on top of the Shine Gate.
How delightful is delightful?
Um, I mean, I like it a lot just for the vibe that it has. It's a red coin one, so it's not like super taxing. But it's cool because you get to climb the big tree in the village, which you didn't really do for any of the other episodes. And it also has a little, like, kind of a gimmick, but not really, because you don't need to use it. It's just a neat, like, thing that's happening.
Here's Bobby.
I guess we wait. Are you gonna be able to do Monster Hunter, Mason?
I should be, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, unless one of my boss calls me back, something changes, but I should be.
Alright.
In other news, the stray cat that I've been befriending has come all the way into like the kitchen of my house now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's probably going to be pretty easy to like corral it and bring it to the vet.
That's good. If I should do all the solo quests in GU that I've been putting off, probably.
I would recommend it. A lot of stuff is unlocked by doing the village stuff. Um, Notably, if you're looking at just Generations and not Generations Ultimate, there is an armor piece called the Hayabusa Feather that is unlocked by doing every single village quest. Um, and it is a high rank defense headpiece that gives you critical eye +2 by itself.
That's
It gives you
ridiculous.
gives you 15 points of critical eye by itself. There's a headpiece that gives you load up for getting A rank in every arena quest, I believe.
Hmm.
And there's also one that gives you one Mind's Eye for doing every arena quest, I believe. In the base game, that is, not Ultimate. So just the high rank arena quests and the low rank ones, technically. Yeah, it is worth your time to do all the quests. And then there's another unlockable armor called the Toka armor set, which is like the be all end all as far as high rank elemental damage goes, that you get by doing the very long foot bath quest line, which has a bunch of quests you have to do, and they're not marked. Like, they're not like villager requests, all of them. Some of them are just quests you have to do. Some are village, some are in the online hall.
So this
Yes, the
is
foot bath.
Yeah, the footbath is in Yukumo.
Yep, it is a literal hot spring foot bath to rest your weary feet. In the actual game of Portable Third, in Yukumo, rather than just a foot bath, you went into the hot spring to get your buffs.
You say delightful. I see pain in trying to get from thing to thing
I mean,
with just
he
the...
did say the vibe was nice, not
Mhm.
that the level was nice.
You also don't need to do that really. Like so this is the Fluff Festival.
Uh-huh.
These are the fluffs, as you can see. They're basically just the like little dandelion things.
Uh-huh.
You can jump onto them and like hold on. You don't really need to do that.
Okay.
Like that is a 100% optional feature.
Is this going to be helpful?
Yes, you do need to get to the top of the tree, which you can only really do with that.
They look like flying spikes. Oh, I see.
But the red coins are scattered just like generally around. So it is like a scavenger hunt type deal. This is also one of the ones that you need to like jump for.
Almost.
But the tree you can probably save for later because that's also like where the last
Oh.
one and the Shine Sprite go. But it has the like scavenger hunt deal. I don't think you need to really do anything underneath the...
There's one over there.
Mhm.
You can see it in the background.
Yeah.
That I believe is at the bottom of one of these.
Okay.
But it's a neat little like thing. Okay, so you do have a little bit too. That'll get you.
Isn't that what got you last time we were underneath?
No, last time I didn't know to jump. This time I jumped and then moved forward and it latched me on again.
Mm.
I think there's also a little like signpost that you can read that might give a little bit more information. Oh yeah, that.
I forgot that was a thing.
The bridge getting you.
I think you were
I
not
was out
in the
last
room.
time.
Yeah, when we did that.
At, during the last time, it actually flipped it over like it was a freaking tile that you're supposed to go down.
Huh.
I'm getting very annoyed.
Mm-hmm. And, yeah, right there. So that sign should have something about the thing. Never mind, that's a completely
Irrelevant
unrelated.
sign.
But it does kind of pertain to stuff. Because I believe the hot spring area has one of the coins. And my advice here would be to not swing like too hard. Because with swings like that, you can push them to the point that Mario will just fall off of it.
Oh. Fun.
Which in literally any other area would be fine. But here, not so much. And then you have two options for getting back up. You could try to get to, like, that little thing and climb your way back out. Or you could head toward the, like, beginning area of the village and get back up via the mushrooms. So you have either, like, climb platforming or regular platforming. But, like, the little green mushroom over there is a bouncy.
Trampoline. I guess the vibe, yeah, sure. I still don't like this level.
It very much has the, like, festival feeling to it, for me at least.
I think I'm just like frustrated with the game in general.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
That might be a sign that this is the time to put the game down.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like as soon as I that third time hitting the water with the Yoshi, I was kind of just done.
Mm-hmm. But you can continue with this if you want, or we can switch. That's up to you. But the rest should be much, like, simpler to get.
Except for getting to the top of the tree, which is also a pain. And put the game down. Yeah, probably.
Oh, also a neat little thing, if you look at the spring there, all the water comes out of his nose.
Ew.
Nose water.
Gross.
I mean, liquids are supposed to be ejected from the nostrils at some point. The degree and the amount is variable.
And then also, while it is a scavenger hunt type thing, I can offer direction if you would like. I think you might be able to just triple jump to that. Yeah, if you, like, line it up with the bridge. You could also just climb the tree like they probably intend.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you said one is at the top,
Mm-hmm.
and then that just leaves 2 others.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at the factory. Hello, hole. I do not wish to be here.
I will say my memory is not like 100%, but I believe I remember where the last 2 are.
No idea. Where to?
So, one I believe is underneath that tree. Like there's a little ledge that you can go below it. That's the one that I'm less sure about. Okay, yeah. And then that pile of boxes over on the path there,
Oh, yeah.
I believe also has one. Which, that one's a little bit more devious,
Mm-hmm.
because it's the only one that's not, like, hidden out in the open.
Yeah, it's a little rude.
I found it pretty easily just because I'm, like that and just like to destroy the boxes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, that one is pretty hidden for, I think it's actually the only red coin in the game that's hidden in that kind of manner. Like, there is the red coin bird from the other thing that we were in, but that one's pretty explicitly
Wait.
that. So that was a weird
Physics.
physics thing, I believe. Since those are like rounded, I think it has some odd ledge stuff to it.
Mm-hmm. It's just straight up.
It is on one of the leaves, I believe. You'll probably need to like look around to. Oh, it's on the platform that you get it from. Okay, so you do kind of need to use the fluffs, but it's not horrible. Because they do this thing where every so often there is a... Oh, they also, like, pretty reliably spawn in this area, because that's where you do that from. But they do this thing that you may have noticed, where they just sort of blow over in that direction every now and then.
This reminds me of lifting every little rock in Breath of the Wild. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll give it one more shot. If not, we'll just switch to Odyssey.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you've effectively done the level at this point, so
Yeah.
not a huge loss if we don't make it.
I've never really been a fan of the harder levels
Mm-hmm.
that are for a challenge because I'm not good at these games.
Yeah, I'm the type that would do like the Mario Galaxy like super awful final level thing. I forget what they like Challenge Road or whatever it's called. Oh yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Congratulations on getting 2 the Shine Sprite.
Thanks.
I didn't want to say getting it, and you accidentally like clipped through the floor or something.
Yeah. All right, let's switch over to Odyssey.
Yeah. But, yeah. Boss called me back. I got a schedule change coming up,
Mm.
so I got to work because I'm gonna be unavailable Tuesday, Wednesday, so I can't flex anywhere there.
Okay.
I got to work a 12-hour Thursday, a 12-hour Friday, a 12-hour Sunday, and Saturday, and then a 12-hour night shift on Sunday.
Oh jeez.
So I might not be coherent for Monday morning because I'm getting off at 7 a.m. Monday morning.
That makes sense.
I can try, but I probably won't be. I would be probably available later in the day to do Monster Hunter, but I definitely probably won't be able to make the early stream.
That's fine.
We could always
I'm probably gonna.
like sit out the earlier
I mean,
one.
I've played all of Mario Odyssey. I'd be fine with you guys playing it if you want to, right? So you can get more of a feel for the controls beyond just this 1 hour and a half of playing.
Yeah.
This game is warm.
Yep.
The game.
My
the
my
game
entire
also is
Switch is
big.
warm.
Yeah, I saw that they added better airflow and cooling on the Switch too, so that'll probably help when it finally comes out.
It's got a proper like fan in the
Yeah,
dock.
it's got a dedicated fan in the dock, and a fan and exhaust.